Just kidding.
What is Lulu's hit? Oh, there's Lulu's hit dice.
Lulu's hit dice. Don't look, it's so nice.
So,
Oh,
quick
D6s.
recap. Last time,
Yikes.
we started off with you initiating combat with Princess Fiona.
Right.
Quickly dispatching of the wizard with a nice sneak attack crit.
Good job, Snowy.
Managing to steal 2 of the 3 vehicles, with 2 of the remaining Mezzoloths escaping on the last one. Taking the Golden Doom, named so for its gilded death armor. Made your way across the fiery wasteland until you reached the wrecked fortress. Leaving Trevik in the car, in case someone else came along, you ascended. Fought some bone whelks. Large... They're actually slugs. I know they look like snails,
They
but they're
totally
slugs.
have bone shells.
Right, the bones aren't shells. They're just a fucking, like, armor that they put on their back.
Oh, armored slug. Also known as snail.
Yeah, apparently they're slugs, okay?
Okay.
Look. It specifically calls them slugs. They just attach... Because, like, the bones and everything are their victims that they just put on their back for some reason. So they look more like snails, I guess?
These
but
are the
slugs.
dumb motherfuckers who got caught by us.
It says slugs, they're slugs. Well, look, you experienced firsthand what happens when you touch one of them.
They sticky.
Well, yeah.
Viscous slime sticks you to them and makes it difficult to escape. Not that difficult, it's only an escape DC of 10.
Possible.
Yet we never tried.
Yeah, well, there's no point. It's only a grapple. It's like, oh, I might as well just punch it until it dies.
Beat it to death, motherfucker!
As you were killing them, you found out that their death shrieks cause organic matter to rot. And also lured in the rocks that were circling the top of the fortress. Which made the combat a lot more frantic as you fought to save yourselves from an attack on 2 sides.
They fucking screamed at us.
Some ill-planned quick thinkings also summoned an elemental to assist in the fight, which very quickly turned on her.
I mean, it took time.
Well, it only took time because it had to get through the rocks to get to you.
It took time.
And also, I rolled several times to see if it would bother to keep fighting the Vrock or just run straight to you, and it chose the Vrock every time.
Don't worry, I'll call him again.
However, after several of the Vrocks had been defeated, the rest tried to flee, only 2 of them barely escaping. Zorn, no longer distracted, made short work of Zulsa, quickly tearing and biting her apart. Taking her body and her things, she returned down to the car to make a dome. Since you're at the car, make it a bit bigger again. Where some infernal light burned out from her wounds and pulled her body back together.
That's a good hamburger.
Everyone, still injured, decided to take a rest before proceeding up into the fortress.
Oh shit, we used the bonfire, everything respawned.
We'll have to do it all over again.
Why didn't I get Estus?
No.
Yeah, well then my mana points restored.
Where the fuck is my sunny delight?
Okay, we proceed to the knoll floor.
Yes, we have things to.
While you are resting,
No!
Yo, what up?
you hear the roar of engines.
Yes.
As more vehicles approach.
You got the dome up, right? We established that.
Doesn't cover the entire car though.
Covers us.
You see, crossing a hill and coming towards the fortress, 3 vehicles screaming across the hellscape. 2 Devil's Rides, the motorbikes,
Okay.
and a Tormentor.
It's just a small gang.
It's the motherfucking Mezzaloths from before.
And they're balling now.
It might be.
Yeah. Hang on, I need to get them off the other page.
You guys want to go run them over?
Yes. I mean, yes.
Yes.
We... I mean, maybe they're not looking for trouble.
Snowy.
Heading straight for us, aren't they?
Maybe they just want to talk.
I appreciate the optimism. But we
Yeah, let me get rid
are
of the
kind of
rocks and
driving
other
one of the
Tormentor.
vehicles.
Would be a
Where
different...
was this?
As they get closer, you recognize a bunch of them.
Hmm.
Bad kind or good?
Oh, they're the cool dudes. See, they did just want to talk.
Oh, those aren't very cool.
Here they are. We're friends with the skull.
Mad
Yeah,
Maggie.
but also the red caps hate us.
Well, the red caps served the
It's
skull.
the floating skull. It's the guy we helped out.
Wait,
Exactly.
Our boy.
Yeah.
Chunker and Clunk, whatever his name is.
Hello!
You're still in the dome, they can't see you.
Boop.
Alright. You pop out and call out to them. See Barnabas, Chucker, and Clonk all look over, and Barnabas is like, "Ha! It's you lot! You're still alive!"
As ever!
Chucker and Clonk give you a wave.
But senior... If you're looking for Vampire Lady, we murdered her and took the car.
Well, know what we're after. But
Then
it's
what
good
do
to
you
hear you're
want?
doing well.
So how have you been? You're looking complete. You'll gesture towards the teeth.
Yes, well, kept a closer eye on my face.
I would hope so.
Well, I would if I had any.
Need to get you a mirror. So what brings you here?
Don't say adamantine rods. Don't say adamantine rods.
You were here to try and search for any machine parts or, valuables in the rack.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, where was that? There is still a tormentor that has some pieces back that way.
I mean, we did rip off most of the pieces to fix this car.
What
I
wasn't?
don't really know the names of any of the pieces. I just kind of grabbed the duplicates.
I suppose we'll have to keep that in mind.
Good scrap.
However, feel free to take whatever you want from this fortress.
Well, we do need one thing from here. Or however many there are of it.
The madcaps have already taken off into the building to go check things out.
Are those the same things as the gnome dudes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They look like fishmen from that profile.
They got real sharp teeth.
I'll bite your fucking ankles.
Goddamn.
Oh, just yo, Yoli. Yes.
Yeah, they're kind of insane. Their hoods are soaked in demon ichor.
Oh.
I mean, I remember like 20 of them fought us over a tooth.
Yes, and we killed like all of them.
Well, I mean, obviously they've replenished their numbers very easily.
Oh yeah, they're easily replaceable.
Yeah, see?
Regardless, as Zulsa was saying, we're here for something very particular that you probably wouldn't really care too much about anyways, especially if you're looking for parts.
Yes. A very personal request from someone higher up. We should probably go up there and take a look now.
Yeah. Did we actually finish our short rest?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's get to it, I guess.
So how is Maggie? I hope it's going very good.
Oh, she's doing fine.
That's good to hear. Shall we walk and talk?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
So I've recently acquired a new patron. It was very beneficial. Unfortunate accident here.
Oh, if it's beneficial, it can't be too bad, right?
Yes, I think so. Generally, I'm just switching which patron I'm sacrificing to.
How does your previous patron feel about that, though?
Not much to argue in that situation, though I have been very loyal for the time that I was needed.
They were just okay to let you go? Is that how that works?
Obviously, that would be in consortment with my previous patron and my new one.
I don't understand.
Exactly. Don't worry about it. I can
Okay.
explain more on contracting later, if you're interested.
Not really, Barker.
It's unfortunate. You do live longer.
Alright. Head on and climb up until you reach the command deck. You get there, you can see sparks that rain down from gashes in the ceiling of what used to be the bridge, much of which is open to the sky. The room has been picked clean, though rows of stripped down consoles and a few dangling chains remain.
Stylish.
Oh, it do have holes in it.
As you recall from Zolgi's scouting, Sturge's over here, Knoll over here.
Is there anything in the Sturge way that we need, or we can just ignore that completely?
Well, we don't really know where the rods are, do we?
They're in the vault door.
Oh, let's just go over there then.
Yeah, that's over by the knoll, right?
As far as we know.
As far
Yeah,
as
you
we
never
know,
found them.
Yeah.
It's just your assumption.
Jeez. Where was the door that you scouted?
That way. Also, Barnabas, I would be careful. A lot of these madcaps might be bitten by sturge nest over there.
That's fine.
I'm good.
You already hear like some buzzing and the sound of shouting.
I am Lulu. I will give you light, Snowy.
It warms my heart to know they suffer properly.
And they're all idiots.
I mean, it's
See,
only expected.
Chucker and Clonker just stripping what's left of the consoles.
Free PS5?
Dude, this whole place is a PS5. We've been shrunk.
Yeah, they're gonna scalp.
These go for over $1,000 on the black market right now.
Hey.
Give you 1 soul coin for God of War 2.
Oh.
I guess let's go talk to the Knoll.
Knock, knock, open up the door. It's real. The pop of no stainless steel.
I accidentally moved the knoll. There we go.
That's, no, he is blind. Take my hand.
Let's see. Okay. Dynamic lighting. Bright light. 0. Amidst light, 0.
I'm blind!
And you want to poke your head in here, you see crouched on a pile of humanoid bones in the far lowest corner of the room is a hunched knoll that looks underfed. It's gnawing on a bone and cackling maniacally to itself. And just next to its nest is the iron door.
A good hell day to you.
Lying on the floor near you are a pair of glass bell-shaped horns attached to some loose wires.
Bell-shaped horns?
Hmm.
How do you mean?
Well, they're hanging, so like either wind chimes or an alarm.
They look like they were removed. No, they're lying on the floor.
Oh, okay.
They look like they were removed from a pair of tall, slender metal machines standing against the wall opposite you.
Mm.
Okay.
Greetings.
I guess I'll pick them up.
Hey, Noel, what you doing here?
It does not respond, but it is just staring at you.
I try abyssal. What are you doing here?
I think it speaks Noel.
There is still no response.
Point at the door. And then the feet walking motion, like I'm going to go through it.
No response.
Hey Lulu, could you try telepathically talking to it since, you know, maybe you can't speak?
She gives you a nod, and then a few moments later says, "I didn't say anything."
Well, thanks for trying.
Maybe it's so insane that it doesn't comprehend language anymore.
A good possibility.
It does look kind of crazy.
It might also be starving to death.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a ration at the knoll. Yeah.
Violently.
Ha! Natural 20. Launches in his fucking jugular and he drops down.
It just looks at it and keeps on chewing on the bone.
It's fine. Tasted like shit anyway.
Generally, everything here does.
I guess we can ignore them? Not really. Eh?
Let's give it a try.
I picked up the glass horn things, by the way.
I assume this door is locked.
Uh, doesn't mention anything about it, so I assume not.
Okay, well I'm gonna check the traps first.
Okay, roll perception. There are no traps.
I will try to open it.
Congrats, there's another door.
Okay.
Double
You
tails.
can open that one too. I don't know why there's two doors.
Well, locked.
Extra security. And what is this?
Step in here, you see this dark room contains a metal console that is torn free of the wall to your right. Pinned between the console and another wall is a small, desiccated winged devil that looks like it was crushed to death.
Ooh.
In another corner stands a 3-foot block of infernal iron, a locked safe with clawed feet and a 3-dial mechanism built into its thick door.
Oh boy.
Each dial bears numerals written in infernal.
Alright, who can read that?
Me.
Okay. Let the man up front.
Hip.
Am I better at lockpicking than Snow? Is the real question.
Don't think so.
What's your check?
I have expertise.
Like,
I-
what?
I'm gonna assume the dials are basically just like some padlocks
Plus 13.
with the numbers on them, yeah.
All close.
You pull out your tools and look at it. There is nowhere on this safe to use your tools.
Fair enough. It's like I would unlockpick this fingerprint scanner.
Yeah, it's a dial lock. Your tools do nothing here.
Sure.
Well, this is a pretty typical lock. We're gonna need to know the code. Because knowing other infernal locked things, if I get it wrong, it might explode my brain.
Is it good enough to just take this entire box and bring it back?
What if it's not in there?
Seriously doubt it's not in there.
I'm gonna tell you.
So what did the safe say on the dials? Is it just numbers?
It's just numbers, but in infernal.
These infernal numbers.
666.
All of the dials are 6.
Are you actually gonna try that, or?
I don't want my brain to explode, so I'm not going to Try that.
Fair enough.
Is there anything on the wing level? Notes?
Yeah, the what?
The wing devil pinned between the console.
They're checking the winged devil for anything like notes or the desiccated dead body.
So the dead devil is a spine devil that appears to have been operating the console when the fortress crashed.
So,
It has nothing on it.
catch. I'll take a gander around here. See what the Knoll has in his personal pile. Obviously not touching, but just looking at him. Stare deeply into his eyes. W. Secrets.
You mean Barnabas?
Barnabas.
I mean, it's a good possibility. Should I go get him?
Yeah, sure. Let's go get him.
Okay. Barnabas!
Do you think?
See,
Do you think if we put the lockbox in the jaws of our war machine, it'll break it open?
you see Barnabas overseeing Chucker and Clonk as they seem to be messing with a strange iron bell-shaped contraption bolted to the floor,
Shit.
which every so often just emits a loud clunk.
We found, like, what looks like an old vault. Might have the thing that we're looking for. Do you know how to work those things, Barnabas?
I mean, I have an idea of how to work a vault.
Have you seen anything around here? Like, notes or anything?
Not in here, no.
Alright.
No, just, you see two madcaps just hauling a crate together.
I assume it's scrap inside.
The crate seems to be rusty iron, and peeking in through the top, it is full of flasks.
That is strange. What are the flasks for?
Demon Ichor?
Demonical.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is one. Ah, yes.
Nice stash of it left in here.
In all honesty, we are looking for a set of rods that are supposed to be in here.
Alright, well, I've not seen any rods.
If you do, please be lovely and tell us. I'm going to look around.
I'll let you know. No, not really in need of any rods, are we? He, like, looks over at, the Kanku, and I was just... Now! Starts fiddling with the bell-shaped contraption.
That's good to hear.
Alright. I'm going to touch the safe with my hand.
Ooh.
Okay. You touch the safe.
Wisdom
It
saving
is
throw.
kind of cold.
Alright, it didn't kill me. I
Welcome,
cast Identify.
Iron Man.
Good job.
You cast Identify?
Yes.
It is a safe.
Okay, so it's not... There's no spell affecting it that'll fucking explode me if I get the password wrong.
Do you want me to try to like crack it? I mean, I don't see why I shouldn't try.
I mean... might damage the mechanism, but go for it. What
No, she
number?
did-
What
she did
number
a
do
trick
the
like it
codes go up
works.
to?
They go from 0 to 9.
Okay, 666.
You put in 666.
Yes.
Please tell me it unlocks.
So you spin the dials around until all three read 6. And with a click, the safe unlocks.
I just looks at the ground and sighs.
My favorite part of this, okay, is that... hang on. I think I might need to screenshot this, just so you can see exactly what the text looks like. What's my snipping tool? Okay. Copy. In the games room, paste. Okay. When the dials are set to bold text 666 in brackets 666 in infernal.
Oh my god.
I also could have forced it open with knock. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, if you cast it 3 times.
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, bye.
No, you're Trevik.
Fuck
Come
Trevor.
back here.
No, I have job shit to do.
Oh, fair enough.
Trevik.
Yeah, probably
It job
important.
shit.
Yeah, bye.
Gotcha.
So he says when he gave it. he
Honestly, you
introduced-
should have done that before joining.
Yeah, why did you join then?
You came here to be like, I'd rather play video games instead of do shit to earn money.
And who the hell sticks a safe to the floor with sovereign glue? What the hell?
Well, it's
Somebody
a
doesn't
flying
want
ship. It might fall over.
Right.
It's actually
Um,
rather ingenious.
All right. I slide open the door.
Alright. See, inside the safe, 9 adamantine rods. Each one weighs about 3 pounds and are engraved with runes that, you understand, Infernal. They read Solar Insidiator Lock, and each are numbered from 1 to 9.
Solar Insidiator Lock. What do you think that could mean, Oja?
I don't know. I mean, an incendiator sounds pretty bad. It might also
Solar.
wait. If there's a soul engine down in the basin, maybe this unlocks the engine.
Solar means like sun. Maybe it has something to do with the
Yeah,
lightning
I was gonna say
sun
solar, like
thing?
sun.
Maybe it has something to do with the lightning sun thing in El Toro.
Oh, the companion.
Remind
Yeah,
me real
possibly.
quick. Y'all got to read Thavius's contract, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a
Solar
long time. It's not at the
Insidiator
top of my mind.
is what the contract called the companion.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
right.
You have to stick these rods in the sun.
These will lock the companion.
Should we give it to him then?
Roll me an Arcana check if you wish.
And I also roll it.
Yes.
Maybe it can't be relocked. Arcana.
Well, I automatically included guidance and flash of inspiration in that, so you can remove the 9 if you don't believe in it. But
Well, it's fine. The DC wasn't very high. Even Alaric succeeded.
yeah, even Alric.
With my 2.
Aesthetic.
Yeah, Alaric literally... Neither of you could have actually failed this. The DC was only 10. You can conclude that the rods are designed to unlock the companion.
Ah, fair.
Yeah.
Why does he want them back? Is there another companion?
Or perhaps he intends to take it away after it crashes, you know? Reuse it.
Probably. Either way, I'm pretty sure we need the Sword of Zariel to get rid of the companion, and he's the one going to tell us where it is. So we are bringing these back to him.
I guess, yeah. Because, I mean, if we consider it, even if he does intend to unlock it and take it away, if the city is no longer in the companion's light, doesn't that mean that they... Well, that also wouldn't send it immediately back, would it? Why does this triumph of sword do it? Or so
It-
it's gone.
It possibly could.
Lost Nick.
Bye, Nick.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Nick.
The update mid-thought.
Updating.
Brain update.
Snow, you'll never guess. I got the code on my first try.
How did you know it?
He's a regular safecracker.
Well, it's a bit of an infernal joke. 666, the number of the beast.
Oh, and just for a little bit of reference, since no one actually tried to move it, the safe is stuck to the floor with sovereign glue.
Yeah.
Go to move it, you just hear. "Eh-er."
Meep merp.
Target invulnerable. We have the rods.
Zolsa, you see a couple of them are injured from dealing with the Sturges.
Yes.
The
Uh,
red caps.
As they're checking things out, one of them opens the hatch to the soul intake pipe to look inside. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
What's in the pipe?
What? Yeah, what's in the pipe? Good
What's in the
question.
pipe?
Well,
What the hell?
I thought you were just going to say, and he gets incinerated. And that was going to be the joke.
No, that would have been good, but no.
Is this why you kept asking us if we wanted to look down and, like, jump down it to find out?
I made a joke about jumping down it.
So we were gonna get eaten?
No, I only mentioned the pipes like twice. One to say that they were there, and then the joke about jumping into it. Which, you know, would have been a bad idea, but
Madcap.
pull this up.
I just picture these guys like classic Disney minions. Where it's like they had the fucking
Kinda
shadows
stupid.
moving across the bottom of the fucking screen. Just exactly.
Madcaps can all have the same initiative.
Classic
Too lazy to deal with all
minions.
of them.
Opening stuff and getting devoured.
In reality, there's like a pit fiend who got sucked up into that, and he's just really pissed off.
No more pet fiends.
Sadly, there's no pitcher for this thing.
That's fucking rude.
Yeah, I know, right? Where the hell?
Gonna hype up. Oh my god, that thing's massive. I can't see it fully, but I see like the edge of the corner. It's like a 3x3.
I don't like that.
There you go. So the monster that starts climbing out of the soul intake pipe resembles a 30-foot long centipede
Fuck.
and seems to be exuding some necrotic sludge.
I think we're going to need some help back out here. This very big bug. Well, I mean, generally. But honestly, I kind of like Barnabas. I want to help him out.
Yeah, I quickly Googled it. I'm not gonna bother to upload a new token. But someone said this would be a good reference image.
Woof. Oh, those stingies.
I hate it.
The stingy
I hate it real
boys.
bad.
I was
Yeah,
curious.
it gives me Redback vibes. I do not like that.
I was tempted to use that one time, but thankfully none of you guys fell down the fucking ravine.
Ravine?
Underground cave.
Uh,
A long, long time ago.
In Giant Land.
Yeah.
oh, that.
This is art not even made in reference to this. It was just something someone found and was like, this would make a good token for it. And an alternative was this recolored Remoras.
I mean, it works. It's got that nice sickly yellow.
Right? Yeah, my bad. Let me get this. It's initiative here. You see as it bursts out, like it just grabs the madcap with its massive jaws and swallows it. Get rid of that one. Which one? Yeah, this guy. I need to give him a thing, so I know he's the... Alright. Chucker, here's the screaming of the madcaps.
More so
Runs
than
out
usual.
to investigate.
Big bug, buddy, big bug.
Seeing this, you hear Chucker call out an order for a treat. And then he'll use the last of his movement to run over here. Because, for reference, the way down is over here. It goes out into the open, but it also lets you drop down to the lower floors.
So where stairs are there? No stairs?
There's no stairs. This is a place for flying devils.
Oh, of course.
They just go, they
The-
just go up and down.
Sorry, the way out is where? Like south facing?
Yeah, the open hole.
Yeah, so I can't see anything from this room only. I assume it's what we're using earlier.
Which is why I started you in that big room. It's also, you're up.
2 times in one day is not really my style. So, very quickly. Moving back to 30, behind the consoles for cover. Holy shit, that is a big creature. And we're gonna summon Undead Buddy over here. To me, Skeletor!
Alright.
My
Put him in.
old reliable. I need to double check his fucking stats because we leveled up so much. I think he's drastically increased.
Yeah. yeah, he gets proficiency-based things.
Just need to double check. Alright. Grave bolt. Where is that? It says hit. My spell modifier to hit. So that would be the 9 with the wand. Alrighty. And then the spell's level and necrotic damage 5. So 2d4 plus 3 plus the spell's level of 5 is 8. And half rounding down, so he still has 2 grave bolts. I guess max level is always 5 anyway for a warlock. Alright, 2 grave bolts going at the fucking soul cipher.
Alright. The 21 hits.
A 12 necrotic.
So your little scaly boy fires these 2 necrotic bolts. One seeming to just barely miss the creature. The other impacts against its skin and, well, shell. Carapace?
Cat.
And it seems completely unfazed.
Oh no!
It is immune to necrotic damage.
Definitely immune to necrotic. Gotta leave now.
Audacity.
Don't worry about it, Skeletor. You tried. And that's it, sadly, because he's not in range of push.
Anything else, Salsa?
Nope. That is all. Russ?
Josh?
Hello?
Welcome back.
Thank you. Discard had a
Hey.
massive fucking brain.
Hey,
damage.
there we go.
Yep, it's working.
Alright. I forgot to remute the stream, and I...
Yeah, same.
Alright, fly 40 feet. Barnabas is just gonna start flying away. He flies out, he sees what's going on, he's like, yep, that's a retreat.
We're fucking out of here, boy.
just laughing on his way, and he's like, "You lot better make yourself scarce."
Run on it!
Alaric.
Did I already pick up the rods?
I would assume so.
All right.
Either that or I have them.
I was gonna say either that or free action pick up rods.
Quick, throw him the knoll.
Free action pick up rods. As I walk past the knoll, I just look at it and say, "Retreat."
The null doesn't respond.
Fair. I dash.
So to say, get out of my square.
If you want, you can make me an Arcana check on your way past.
This one was actually on 5% exactly.
5% exactly, dude. Is the gnoll affected by a spell of some sort?
Oh my god.
You realize that there is some sort of magical effect on the null that has made it a complete idiot.
Feeble mind.
Fuck, I would have noticed that when next to it, right? So can I undash?
If you want.
Yeah, Alaric's a good person. He's gonna turn around. I don't think Feeble Mind can be dispelled without Greater Restoration, but I don't have that, so I'm just going to cast Dispel Magic on the Gnoll. At which level do I have it at? Third level.
Alright. I'm not gonna bother to have you roll for it, as you cannot use Dispel Magic on Feeble Mind.
Fair. Well, sucks to be you, I guess. No, remove my 5 remaining feet. That's me.
Alright. Lulu.
Hey guys, it's me, Lulu. I'm still out of all my spell slots and I can't see from my own location. Razzie, can you give Lulu vision? Actually, does Lulu even have dark vision? Was this
It
being...
doesn't, but it's light out here. Because this is where the outside bit is.
Follow the blue line to safety.
Also, I am at light.
But Lulu doesn't want to abandon her friends.
You fucking listen to me! You fucking fly out that door right now! This is something that will definitely one-shot a fucking elephant like you.
Well, I guess let's have Lulu actually see it first, and then nope out. She's out of trumpets today anyway, so she actually can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So Lulu will just fly out over the edge for safety.
Alright. The demonic centipedal's turn.
Centipedal?
Yeah.
It's just called Soul Intake Monster, so I'm allowed to call it whatever the hell I want.
Okay.
It's the stuff of nightmares.
Yeah, in a way.
And everything that Zulsa dreams of.
moves up 10 feet. And bites down on this madcap. Madcap's AC. Now this madcap doesn't die instantly.
Good job, Madcap.
You see it is picked up in this creature's jaws and it's just thrashing it about while the madcap is screaming. Odra.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna walk on outside. Oh, what's all this commotion about?
Blood splashed everywhere.
What's all this then?
Hey, Alric, I think we're gonna leave, like, right now.
Yes, sounds good.
Like yesterday.
I'm gonna jump off the side.
I'll catch up.
Mm-hmm. And I will bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat to get to the edge. And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Plunk. He's gonna follow after Chaka. Snowy.
Fly, fool.
Snowy.
I can shoot him. Does that hit?
It does.
So I get sneak attack for it eating the dude.
The madcap is not your ally.
I think he's my ally.
The madcap is not your ally.
He's my friend. I don't care if I'm his friend.
He's also kind of useless. He's being eaten.
Yeah, not really threatening it while it's running away.
Still pretty good damage.
Thanks.
Why does it have 2 +2s?
It's of my braces of archery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice. Just because why not? I'm gonna fly a little bit below the lip and then hide, I guess.
Nice kill.
Okay. The madcaps are gonna start legging it. Yeah, they're all just screaming.
The PS5 wasn't worth it.
One has to try and escape. The one in its jaws is screaming and very futilely struggling to break free.
He won't be remembered.
No, he won't.
Goodbye.
No one cares about the madcaps.
No.
Okay, gonna run and hop down a floor. Salsa.
Hold monster.
Alright, what's the DC?
It would be 16. I believe, yes, wisdom.
Wisdom save. Oof. It got an 18.
You son of a bitch. And goodbye,
I was gonna
skeleton.
try to.
So,
That would have been huge.
it's very spot.
I know.
Fucking run! Is it safe here? Can I jump off? Question mark.
Yeah, you can drop down a floor there.
Fucking run! I gave it the warlock try.
Alright. Barnabas is just cackling and flying back down to his car. What the fuck? There we go. Doing some weird shit where I tried to move a token and it dragged the whole screen as I tried to drag the token. Alaric.
I'm trying to decide if this null is important or not. Because if someone went through the trouble to cast Feeble Mind on a fucking null, they might be worth something. I'm gonna tempt the null and cast Geas. And say, follow me. That'll be a wisdom save 17.
Okay. And how does Geas work exactly?
If they don't follow the command, they take a shit ton of psychic damage.
No, I need the actual spell text.
Do I have it on Roll20? Probably not. Just copy
If the
this.
creature can understand you, yeah, the spell fails.
Damn it! It's okay. I have heaps of those spell slots. I shall move 30 feet. Goodbye, Noel.
Could at least close the door for it.
I'll close the door for it. Free action, right?
Yeah, just on the way past, you just swing the door shut.
I tried so hard.
So
Yeah, I may as well bonus action Blade Song to get an extra 10 feet of movement.
Alright. Lulu's turn. Lulu's technically already safe because Lulu can fly. So Lulu will hover around near the edge waiting for everyone else to make sure you all make it out safely. Big bad bug. Swallows the madcap. And then starts making its way down towards everyone else. Can actually get there on 30 feet.
So
Udra.
I'm back from the bathroom. I see you just made Lulu run away.
Yes.
Can I take Alaric with me on my turn, or do I have to be able to pick him up?
You would have to drag him, and it costs double movement.
Okay, let me just do some quick calculations. So, 10, I can double dash because I have Expeditious Retreat on, so that'd be 10 feet. Then I'd have 80 feet remaining, so I'd be able to move 40 feet, dragging Alaric. I could get over the edge with him. Yeah. Odra will run back over, grab Alaric, and Expeditious Retreat us both over the edge.
Okay.
Okay.
Nah, don't worry, I'm fine. Everybody's coming with me.
Alright. To make it down the floor.
The Birdman.
Yeah, it's his turn. He's not gonna stand fight this thing. He disengages and runs and jumps over the edge.
Yeah, it was his turn.
Snowy.
Just gonna fly 60 feet away from the whole tower.
Alright.
And I'm gonna hold an arrow for when sneak attack can apply.
Okay.
if at all. If it doesn't, I'll just not shoot.
Now, for the most part, I can end this.
So you're quite capable of staying just in front of it. You make your way down the fortress.
Are there any like walls that we can just straight up jump out of? Because I can just feather fall us.
I mean, yeah, like at basically any point.
Yeah, we might as well just get ahead of it. Especially if it's like close behind.
Just float down.
Yeah, especially recalling that the a lot of the floors are difficult terrain.
Yeah, so let's just go jump off the side. I can feather fall all of us.
Did you
And I can even
follow me? I'm falling.
I can also feather fall the two Kenku if they wish to come with us.
Clonk nods and Chuck goes, "Appreciate it." And your group jumps off the side as you are floating down, back down towards the ground. You hear the screams of more madcaps being devoured.
Oh, they sacrifice. I never really liked them anyway.
We'll make it back to your vehicles. And able to fire up and leave before it gets to the bottom of the building.
See you around, Barnabas.
Be careful!
You too! You see he flies over to the driver's seat of the Tormentor. A little mage hand manifests on the wheel and just starts it.
That's so sick.
And he drives away.
God, why is Barnabas such a baller?
Because he is.
Yes, Bell's origin.
Well, I feel like we should probably have a slightly more serious discussion with everybody before we return these rods.
Alright.
So, from what Alric remembered, and both of our own assumptions, these might control the companions. We might be able to push it away from Altural and we can just return that way.
But if we get close to it, won't we just be, like, eliminated? Isn't that its original function?
It is a big ball of lightning. I assume we're in the car while we do this. I will virtually cast Identify on the rod. On one of the rods.
Okay. It doesn't really give you anything that you don't already know.
Okay. Just trying to... So we know that it basically is only for unlocking and not relocking.
Lolo, do you not recognize these? You would hopefully would.
Not at all.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but these can't be used to relock the companion. They're only to unlock it.
Like if we unlocked it, we could just, push it away or something.
How do we push a sun?
I mean, I can fly for short periods of time.
I mean,
Just hear traffic sitting in the back go, what? I mean, if unlock is like, like the safe.
Oh, like it opens it?
Yeah, what if there's something in it?
That's a good point.
so if it's in there, we need
I don't think turning the sun black is the same as unlocking it. Sounds like it might be something different.
And I guess also, we're getting the location of the sword, which we know can fix the problem from doing this, so either wouldn't think, if he wasn't on our side in this, he probably would either think we're gonna die trying to get the sword or something else.
Yeah, I don't think we should fuck with Bell.
I wouldn't think so either. I mean, he is kind of the benefactor of why I'm still not hamburger.
Yeah, I guess let's go back to him then.
At the same time, you would think that he would want us to find the sword. Kind of would return him to being like Archduke of Avernus. I don't think Dariel would want to remain here.
I guess nothing else to it then. Let's drive back.
Reduce the rail's power. Yeah. Snowy has a good point. But they could also still benefit us, Snowy. What if we have to get really, really close to Zariel?
How long has Zariel been the Archduke, or whatever you call it?
We should ask Belthard.
I'm going to tell you right now that I don't know that.
I'm assuming it happened before El Toro was pulled down.
It happened during Redacted for redacted time.
Yeah, because it's like the companion was made as part of a deal with
Zariel. Yeah.
It was sent by Thavius Creek, so the companion itself can't have been around that long.
What I'm saying is it may reduce her power somewhat, but she was already in charge before El Toro happened, so it wouldn't reduce her power so much that Bell could take over.
On the other note, it would be good enough where she would be distracted with Ben, and we could go find the sword.
Lulu will pitch in a thought that such favor might put her in disfavor with some of the other devils as well.
So it is double beneficial. Accidentally causing uprising. Either way, not trying to blow Bell any harder than I would have to right now, but he was able to just piecemeal me back together from sitting on his throne. I don't exactly want to see the extent of his reach here in Avernus, if we piss him off bad enough.
It wasn't really that I wanted to piss him off, it was just simply I was trying to figure out a way to get out of here faster.
Well, I mean, there's always plane shifting, but that would take a little more time.
Drive till the river's not in the way.
Of course, I don't think Alric wants to be exactly left alone here. Even though banishment is a possible solution.
Look, if you want to not be here, I'll gladly do it, but I'm here to help the people of El Toro.
Precisely. Don't even have to go around.
Like
Just drive in a straight line. The river will get out of the way.
I'm tired of playing this character. Just banish me. So here's the plan to get all of us out of hell. You banish all of us, then one of us takes your finger with us, and you commit suicide after banishing the last of us, then we get you resurrected.
Good lord.
And we're all out.
Flawless.
Flawless victory. Anyways, yeah, I guess we're driving back to Bell's Orgy, everyone. You know? Kelly has his own orgy room.
It's all fire giants. He wants that hot sauce.
Orgy volcano.
Rosie, what was the second word of the name of the rod? So it's solar something lock?
Sidium?
Solar Insidiator.
Sidiator.
Sounds like incinerator.
Sounds very insidious.
He finds the one area he shouldn't have looked at. The cosmic clown from behind the curtain hands you a book and says, "Bazinga."
Yeah, I'm sure the cast of Big Bang Theory is somewhere here in hell.
Chewinga.
Yes, yeah, I was just gonna put the car on the barge. It's an easy solution. Well, but didn't the barge go to the other side of the river?
Yeah, the barge left when you got to the Sibriacs.
We drive.
Yeah, where are you driving to?
The orgy.
The orgy.
Alright, everyone roll me a d12.
This is gonna be a long drive. I can't believe Snowy didn't roll a 6 and we get 3, 6, 5.
Those were pretty low.
16 hours, okay. Given how much has already happened today, we'll probably stop for a rest on the way there.
Yes, ma'am.
But, give me 2 d20s.
No, an encounter! What have I done? Oh! These
We
hands.
encounter Raga Draga, the undead.
Can I use Flash Inspiration reverse to remove a 5 from that?
You can use it to add 5 and make it 21.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
We find Zariel.
Come across Tiamat's Abishai army that's about to assault Bell's orgy.
Well,
Oh my fucking god.
luckily for you, what you come across is Mahadi's Wandering Emporium again.
Yo, what
Yes!
up, B?
So, doing this.
You see them already set up.
Guys, bath time?
We have the money.
We do actually.
We only have like 13 soul coins.
Yes, it's only one.
Did you take into account the 10 I took off of Fiona?
Yes, I did. Remember, we spent most of them.
Rosie, I
Yep.
would like to sell 1 flask of Demon Ichor to Tentacle Hand Man.
Ooh.
Well, so I'm assuming you're actually going to stop then?
Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah.
Alright. As you stop at the Emporium, you see Mahadi again. He's like, "Ah, my friends, welcome back.
A pleasure to be back.
It's good to see you all in good health.
Better than before.
Is there anything you'll be needing on this particular trip? You're not just making a reservation again, are you?"
Not currently.
Does he not care that we're driving clearly Fiona's car?
I'm pretty sure he sees shit like that all the time.
I mean, like, he will gaze at it for a few seconds longer than normal. Tell me, what did happen to the owner of your vehicle?
Dust in the wind.
Ah, what a shame. I gave her that, you know.
Oh, little bit of a spark, I assume?
Ah, little.
Apologies.
The one that got away, you'd say.
My apologies. Though I'm sure you can always bring her back.
Not if she's dust on the wind. It's not my problem anymore. Now, what are you after? Food? A bath? A shop, maybe?
Currently a bath.
I've got some business to conduct.
I've got a couple of things different since the last time you were here.
Do tell.
Well, the salamanders are a bit busy, but placing them is Ironheart's wonders. We also have currently traveling with us Greedon and his general goods store.
Mm.
I wanted to buy something that was like a general good that I can't remember off the top of my head, and I'm gonna try to jog.
Is the Ichor guy still here?
Oh yes, he's still with us.
The ichor and thicker.
Ichor enthusiast.
But I will take advantage to get some more incense. I do need to bring back my boy Zalgi.
Alright, yeah, you can get that for a 50% markup.
So about 150. Is diamond dust okay for you?
Oh, yeah. I'm assuming you're getting that from the general goods store?
Yes.
So, yeah. More than okay. Plenty can be done with that.
Gladly trade that then. Should I get some extra incense bricks to be able to summon Zalgi again? Well, now I'm gonna go to a fucking bathhouse. I've got a soul coin to spend.
Alaric, you are free to trade as much ichor as you want. Let me get his prices.
Last time we spoke, he said, "Here's this, fill it up, and I'll give you $100." And we killed like 20 fucking demons since then. But I only had the one flask.
Oh, you also acquired 10 more.
Yeah,
From
Fiona. But that's sort of fuel, right?
I mean, it's like NOS. It'll make a car go faster, but it's also bad for their health.
I haven't used it
So,
yet.
it's more like a
Never
meth.
really needed it.
It's a meth or speed for the car.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we haven't used any yet, so... Hey guys, want to exchange that for a flat 1,000?
He's not giving you 1,000 gold.
He's like just looking at you while you say that, like, I'm not giving you that much money. What do you think I am?
These bastards lied to me.
Does the general store have arrows?
He will buy them for 25 gold a flask.
You, sir, are a scam car.
You told me it'd be 4 times that.
Go to the... He's like, I said the flask I gave you will be 4 times that.
Alright, that's fair. Here's the flask you gave me.
Good. Goes, pulls out some money and puts it on the table.
Alright, so the other ones we found are smaller, I guess.
Nope, same size.
Oh, you bitch.
Maybe you just wanted one, and the rest are like, I guess.
No, that was more me accepting the consequences of misreading some text.
Okay.
Yeah, he sells them for 100 gold a flask. He buys them for
I
25.
see.
Right.
But I gave you a flask instead of 100, so you get one for 100. But after that, they're 25 gold each.
Demon Ichor market is really crashing hard this.
I'm gonna look to Erdra, because she's sort of the unofficial... Well, the official mechanic. And Ichor is a car part. Can I sell a couple of these?
I'm sure. I don't know why you're asking me.
You're the boss?
I am?
I don't know. You guys were
very.
a group before I joined.
Well, they sell
Annoyed.
healing
I had
potions here.
notes somewhere and they're all... And I can't find them anymore.
Yeah, whatever. Sell as much of them as you want. Leave us like 2 or something, just in case.
Also, I assumed you wrote it down, which is why I'm asking you.
No, I didn't actually.
All right.
Snow is the one that picks them up, so I just assumed Snow
I have
wrote it
10
down.
soul coins and 10 ichor.
10 acre,
Right,
okay,
see?
never mind. Oh yeah, it was you. I guess Snowy, can you
Yeah.
sell 2 of them and give me the cash so I can get a spell?
You just need 50 bucks?
Yep.
Sure. Have 2 acres.
I could also get another spell that would be quite beneficial for you for another 100.
4 acres?
Yeah.
Sure. Have another 4.
Alright, so that means I have 250.
Alright.
Rosie, do they have arrows here?
Yes, the general goods store will sell you arrows.
Oh,
The
thank
general goods store, you can get pretty much anything that's like, you know, standard non-magical equipment, but everything is marked up 50%.
Oh. Okay.
I lied. I need 50% more.
Is that how that works?
Godra will just hand you 50 gold.
Doesn't want to go near salsa for deals
So,
anymore.
a bundle of arrows, 1 GP is 1.5 GP.
Yes.
Cringe.
Hecking Krimg, my dude.
It's
Pretty
5 silver. This isn't fucking Warhammer.
How many silver shillings and pennies does that translate to?
37 shillings.
Mm.
By 40 euros.
All right, I need
Okay.
250 gold worth of materials to translate spells.
Okay, how are you planning to get another 250 gold?
No, that's what I have right now. Actually, I currently have 350.
You know, I wonder, if Demon Ichor makes the car go faster, what happens when you pour Empyrean blood into the engine?
We're gonna slower.
I thought we had to give 100% of that to Rosella.
I didn't say I gave 100% of it. I still have a bottle left.
Yeah. It is Zalta who had drained out her stocks and bombs.
Fucking annoying. Yeah, sure, you can do that.
Oh wait, yeah, I'd have to steal your spell restoration ring to go through with that plan.
I mean, it's your thing.
Well, it is also kind of pointless right now. Because I was considering, because I was like, well, if we ever find a decent enough magic weapon, I can just, you know, I guess, yeah, if I wasn't enchanting the weapon, yeah. Never mind, it's pointless right now. Wouldn't that be like 2 soul coins each, Snowy?
Yep,
So we'd literally be basically using all of our money.
about half of it, yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, 8 out of 13, 10 if we count Trevik, is a lot more than half.
True, I did forget Trevik.
Mm.
He does exist.
He does.
Not anymore. Banishment.
What?
Trevik
Just
cries
comes straight
tears of
back
joy.
because he's a citizen
Oh.
of Eldor.
Yeah.
He might be the one out of all of us that doesn't get off that easy. I guess other than, you know, the
But he's
elephant.
no longer under the light. Call an ambulance. But not for me.
Look, okay, we have a car now. We can't really afford to waste our soul coins. If you really want a meal, split it amongst yourselves. The
True.
bath is kind of frivolous.
Yeah, okay, never mind. You have a car. Alright, let's keep going then. Oh, wait. I'm gonna buy another healer's kit.
You can't learn cantrips, right, from someone's spellbook?
No.
I thought not.
Hey, Snowy, by the way, at a 11th level, I get a feature you're going to absolutely love.
What'd it do?
Basically, I can take out like just a random knife and I can enchant it, so you can just cast invisibility on yourself like 10 times a day.
Oh my god.
Or I could do it with the spell Dark Vision as well, so you could just cast it on yourself repeatedly.
Nice.
It's actually a really good feature. Artificer has 2 good features.
That's it.
You know, or you can do it with cure wounds.
Yeah, that too.
Just
Cure
have
Wounds would probably be very helpful.
10 free cure wounds a day.
On
That
top of
is
Snowy's
very
healer's kit
That's
ability.
me,
Thinking about that, I probably don't need the cure wounds then, right?
Well, yeah. Yeah, we do have the healer's kit. I don't really know how well the cure wounds would come in handy. But it's like, I could give it to somebody that can't normally heal.
Alright, so what's the plan?
The orgy.
We head back to the volcano.
No meal?
Alright, do we all want to split one amongst ourselves?
Is that allowed?
We probably won't get any actual benefits out of us, but it'll taste good.
Let's do it.
Think so.
Does the caravan allow that?
They were paying for it, why would they care?
I mean, yeah, I think you said last time you can split it, but you won't get the benefits of the hero's feast.
Fucking scrumptious.
God isn't speaking.
God is kidnapped.
God does not see it.
Welcome to the blood orgy.
Or God is intentionally staying silent on the matter. This is your choice to make.
Well, no, we were just asking if we can split it, not, Are they going to, get a pitchfork and be like, no, 1 meal per person?
I mean, you can certainly try.
How about we just we ask the guy?
Yeah, let's just go over and ask, I guess.
Yes, my friends?
So we don't exactly have a lot of soul coins. We're wondering, can we get one of the meals and just split it, just so we can taste something that doesn't taste like gravel?
I'll tell you now, none of my food can leave the Emporium.
Okay, we were gonna eat it here.
Yeah, can we all go in and sit at the same table?
You're welcome to sit at the same table. There's no rules against that.
Oh, okay then.
Then let's enjoy a nice meal.
Yeah, I feel like he's misleading us here. It's gonna be like the first person that takes a bite. It's like all of us are forced out. Like, you did not pay for a meal. Be gone.
Yeah. Makes a gesture towards his tent. He's like, "You're always welcome to go in."
Alright, let's go in. Come on, everybody.
Food, 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 food.
Alright, as you step inside, roll. No.
Roll initiative as the
Roll
chefs draw their
initiative.
knives.
Yes!
You're back on the menu.
I let them take my arm and then mold it back on once I eat all the meat from the bone.
As you head inside, you feel a lot of the, just the pressure of hell dissipate. Alaric and Odra, you recognize that this restaurant area exists in its own demi-plane.
Oh, so that's how he has food that doesn't taste like gravel.
We learned this last time.
Possibly.
Well, I wasn't paying attention last time, clearly, so I can still be amazed by it.
Did we just enter a magnificent mansion? So this is.
No, I believe we've entered officially an actual demi-plane, which operates differently.
Yeah, warlocks can also create them with their 8th level spell slot.
Yes.
I think they are the only class that gets the spell demi-plane.
If it was a mansion, though, it would explain the
Wizard
food,
might get it too.
and why the food can't leave.
Well, if it leaves, it tastes like shit again because we're back in hell. But with the way the demiplane operates is that it's its own subsector of existence created by the person's will.
The tiefling with pale blue skin gives you a small bow. Please, this way, and leads you to a private chamber. It is very comfortable. There's plenty of pillows, cushions, and divans placed around a table where you may sit and order extravagant dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Do we leave Trevik out with the car? Or do we bring him in with us?
Up to him if he wants to taste.
I'm sure Trevor could come with us.
I will leave Zolgi with the car.
Given that the Emporium is a neutral area, he'd definitely come with you.
Alright.
He seems like somewhat uncomfortable, just due to how different this area is to everything you've been through up to now. He's still wearing his armor and everything, just sitting on a cushion. This doesn't feel right.
Well, we are in hell.
Yeah, and it's more comfortable than my home.
That is true, yeah.
Maybe you feel weird because something's trying to pull you back. Because of your connection to the companion.
Maybe that's it.
Sure.
Maybe I'm just not used to the comfort. He stretches out his arms, just puts his helmet down beside him and lays back.
We can see Trevik's face. What?
I didn't know he had hair. Oh.
It's a deep brown.
Mm.
It's you assume it'd probably be normally fairly well kept, but with all the time you've been in hell, it's
Pretty fucking sweaty.
it's a bit long and messy now.
Man looks like he's ready to battle it out with devils for the rest of time.
So, Snowy, with this spell book we've stolen from Fionor, there's a spell I can learn that lets you see in the dark. You think I should bother learning it?
I'm not making up a new menu, so here's the same menu from before, except in handout form.
Is it readable this time?
I mean, it's in Infernal, so anyone who can read it can just translate it for you.
Okay.
Axe beak strips. Hell yeah.
What's the alternative to you not learning that?
I can also do that spell, so I could just prepare it myself.
Saving up for a better spell. Such as teleport. When I'm strong enough to cast it. I was going to learn a flying spell. I've got enough components for that. The only other thing in this book that I don't really know is the ability to scry on people. I'm not sure how useful that would be here.
It's understandable. A lot of creatures here have been very resistant, unfortunately.
gotten by without dark vision so far.
She has some very powerful spells in this book that, honestly, I'm not even capable of casting yet. Might just save up for when I
Yeah,
can.
do that.
With
I
the
think
menu,
I will learn fly though.
the tiefling also gives each of you a sheet of paper.
Thank you.
Character sheet?
Thank you.
Roll for initiative.
No. Yeah, you're gonna play you're gonna play Houses and Humans while you're here.
Yay.
Lawyers and courts.
I
No,
want an
it's
office
a
worker job.
it's easily recognizable as a fairly simple contract that states that you must pay for everything you eat
Okay.
and all services used. You know, the spa because it's the same building.
Okay, so this like entrapment that will be made to pay if we all eat from the same plate.
So if we all take a bite, then that's instantly 5 soul coins.
I feel like that's why he answered so weirdly.
And that's why there isn't a price on this menu.
Yeah. 5 soul coins then?
Well, let's go clarify to make sure we actually understand what we're doing here before we sell our souls to a restaurant. I will go walk back over and go get the tiefling's attention again.
Goes around. Yes.
Okay, so that I understand what's going on here, all of us order a meal. Each meal costs a soul coin.
A meal is a coin.
Okay. Just making sure I don't want to
That
sell
is a
this.
full meal. So that includes your appetizer and your dessert.
Oh, okay.
As well as any drinks you wish to order with.
Okay. Odra will come back and sit down. Well, I think we should spoil ourselves at least once.
I couldn't agree more.
Just this once, though, okay?
I mean, that's fair. We've been very good. Very diligent with our money, honestly.
We'll still have another 7 soul coins anyway, so we'll be fine.
Alright then.
So what are you thinking of having? Honestly, the pan-fried micanoid caps with garlic butter sounds like a really good appetizer.
That's actually what I was looking at.
The hell is a miniature giant space hamster?
And the X-Beak. And
Reminds
the
me
apple
of-
tart.
Well, between the 5 of us, we can order everything at least once.
That is
Do you
true.
see?
and then we could
Okay.
share around, like little bits.
Now, as much as I
Exactly.
really want to, I'm slightly worried that the wording on this contract will be forced to pay for everybody else's meal.
Surely not.
It could possibly be.
Is the blue tiefling just like staring at us? Or is he giving us space?
Yeah, he's giving you space.
You guys remember the guy that offered to he wanted to assassinate Mahadi? Because
Why are we
Mahadi
talking about
owned
that in
him.
here?
You're right, if they overcharge us, we'll just murder him.
No,
This is hell.
I'm saying he might have got caught out by this. And that's why Mahadi owns him.
Yeah, I'm just saying that as much as I'd love to share food, I'm slightly worried about doing anything that goes halfway against what we're signing here to eat.
Is there any fine print in the contract?
No.
So it's loose interpretation. We can always come back if we really must.
If we really what?
If we really must, but I don't think any of us would be making another trip.
No, I'm just saying we shouldn't share food. Right? The contract is worded so vaguely we will be forced to pay for every single meal that we take a bite out of.
This is true.
I'm not saying we shouldn't eat. That's still the order.
So, obviously just stick to what we order. Just for safety's sake. As much as I would like to indulge in sharing.
I can't believe the hamster is seasoned with tears.
That actually sounds really good. Like a little bit of salt and pepper kind of seasoning.
You cry solid salt crystals.
Mm. Though I can't deny the broiled quippers really remind me of home. Those sound really tempting. Though I feel like I should expand my horizons. The axe beak, I agree, sounds like a really solid choice.
Axe beak, like the chicken of D&D.
It's a giant raptor chicken with an axe beak that
Yeah.
can literally like penetrate plate armor. It's fucking diesel.
It's also we can also buy them in the Frost Maiden game.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
it's like eating a chocobo.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's the chicken of this one.
Nice.
I feel like everyone's had axe beak before.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of tempted to try the werebore.
Yeah, as weird as it is, since we did kill a werewolf, I think we'll go with the werewolf too. Sounds good.
Probably like regular boar. Could really go for some boar.
Yeah, we're in hell. We're the closest thing we're gonna get.
And I apologize, Lulu, but the sweet apple tart with celestial caramel drizzle sounds really good.
I'm not going to order her eyes.
Yeah, I'm afraid of the stench cow and the face spider eyes.
The face
They,
spider eyes
they
probably
sound
have poison.
really weird.
Stench cow sounds delicious, dude.
Extra
Have you seen a
stinky
stench
cheese.
cow?
People that eat cheese be like, oh yes, poop fart, delicious.
Cataplepus juice?
I'm gonna post the like original D&D stench cow in the games room.
Bless me with this sight. That's beautiful. He's so angry. Look at this.
You tell us from
They're
a
literally
very old
hell
D&D book.
No treasure.
How are they getting the cheese then if there's no treasure?
Armor class 2.
What a noob.
What do you mean armor class 2?
It's from like D&D 1E. They
What
didn't
does
make
it
a lot of
mean?
Yeah, advanced D&D was very different.
Okay.
The original editions
I rolled a 1 to hit. Oh, that misses.
unrecognizable.
I'm pretty sure it refers to a table, which then defers the armor class.
Correct.
Are we all ready to order?
Oh yeah.
Let's order up.
Well, Trevor will call over the tiefling. He'll step up and he's got a quill and a small piece of paper. And he's like, Are you ready to order?
Yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
believe so.
And you'll be having?
I myself, pan-fried myconid, the X-Beak main, and apple tart dessert. And just some mint tea.
He's scribbling this all down and then moves his gaze across. Trevik speaks up and goes, I'd like the spicy shredded sturge sliders, roasted werebore, and... No, we only get one chance of these kind of things. I'll try the candied face spider eyes.
Wow.
He nods, notes it all down, looks to the rest of you expectantly.
About the same as my tiefling friend, except at the end I would have a black coffee, please.
Quickly just makes a couple of marks next to some of the notes he already has. And the rest of you?
I'll take the salad, the werebore, the apple tart, and some coffee.
I'll go myconid caps, miniature giant space hamster, sweet apple tart, and then coffee and tea.
Uh-oh.
Nods, writes everything down.
Oh,
I mean, he did say earlier that it was all the drinks you want with your meal.
that is true.
Be with you in a moment.
But surely that includes you can have multiple drinks.
Yeah, refills on drinks, right?
He gives another bow and leaves.
If you want to stroll with your drink, that'll be an extra soul coin.
Not going to lie, I've never had coffee before, but I want to try it straight.
Yeah, I used to drink it a lot back in my clan. You know, long watches and all that.
I've heard a lot of good things. Very
It's
good.
gross.
Really? Well, I did hear it was bitter, but I also heard it, like, gives you a jolt.
Yeah, it does that. Depending on who makes it, it's either unbearably bitter or pretty robust and has a unique flavor.
Definitely worth a try.
After a couple of minutes, you see a drow come in carrying several plates, puts them down on your table, gives a small bow, leaves, and then comes back a few seconds later with the rest of the plates for your meals.
Hoorah.
Hoorah!
Have on this large circular table set up. Each of your appetizers has been placed in front of you, and then behind the appetizers are the main dishes.
Ooh. Delicious.
Heaven.
Well, obviously it's up to you how much your characters actually enjoy the flavor of whatever you got.
We've been eating like gravel for like over a week. I feel like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say they are very tasty.
Man, 100% I agree with Auric. Like, almost tears of joy of finally tasting something real.
Even
No, he cries.
Even the mushroom tastes good.
Just being able
I
to
cry.
being able to smell garlic butter mushroom is just
we've had nothing but hell stinking rat for 3 days.
Yeah, we've been here for like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trevik is like you can see Trevik struggling to not just devour it as quickly as he can. Like he's just because like it's really delicious, but he knows that this is the only like good tasting meal he's gonna get for a long time yet. He wants to savor it, but at the same time is just he impulsively trying to put as much of it in his mouth as he can.
I can honestly say this is the most refreshing thing that has been very, very needed after all the events that has happened.
I have to agree.
Die.
Yeah, once you are done with your meals, a Goliath comes out to collect the plates.
How many employees they got here? Holy shit.
I thought he was gonna like a rough houses from this. Why
No,
comes out to
no,
collect
he-
your paycheck?
He collects the plates, and then the drow comes back and hands out dessert.
Oh,
Nice.
You see Trevik is just like he's positively glowing. Just
With these
Oh my
space
God.
spider eyes.
I forgot. He's just like I forgot there was more.
Yes.
I think we all got the sweet apple tart with celestial drizzle.
It's so terrific.
Like, I can die happy. Like, just without hesitation, picks up one of the phase spider eyes and pops it in his mouth.
Ugh.
how is
How's
it?
the texture?
So
Is it like an
you
egg?
see, well, it's candied.
Oh,
Yeah?
that sounds so.
So-
He doesn't actually sound all that bad.
No, not really. It sounds pretty good.
That sounds
Yeah,
like
they're
a nice dried
candied phase spider eyes in a raspberry liquor reduction.
mandarin. Oof.
See, like he takes like a first cautious bite, and his eyes kind of widen a bit, and he just, oh, it's so good. This is delicious. It looks freaky, but this tastes so good.
Nice.
And he picks up another and just eats that as well. Just for reference, I rolled a d20 to see how much he'd enjoy it.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. I was like, he fucking loves it. This is the best thing he's ever eaten.
It probably is the best thing a lot of us have eaten, even when we're in hell.
Dude, not gonna lie, never, like, Zulsa's never had caramel before, so this is like fucking bliss to her.
It's celestial caramel.
I know. It's not like this is gonna ruin my fucking.
Oh yeah,
palate.
we're ruined.
We're gonna go outside and we'll be like, okay, for dinner tonight is hell.
Yeah, we went from 0 to 100 and back to 0.
I mean, thankfully, I don't need to eat anymore, so this is just. Oh. Bliss.
So tonight's dinner is a hell rat burned over an open fire.
Oh, over the river Styx. Don't worry about that.
For now, we enjoy ourselves.
Anyway, for the next 24 hours,
Oh,
You have an increased hit point maximum of 11.
Ooh.
hell yeah.
You are immune to poison, immune to being frightened. All your wisdom saves have advantage.
The 11 boosted HP, by the way, puts me at exactly 100.
Nice.
Oh.
Puts me at exactly 80.
I could fall asleep right here.
Yeah, the most disappointing thing about this is that I could get used to this. And you know, outside is actual hell.
Honestly, I don't feel too bad. Coffee is nice and bitter. Ooh, makes my face scrunch.
I think everything we've been through has been worth it just for this.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good estimate.
Best meal I've ever had.
Definitely do it again if, well, we're stuck here a little longer and find more money.
Yes, if for whatever reason we come back to hell, we'll come back here.
Well, I mean, somebody might want to visit me later on.
Well, I mean, we did pay the equivalent of about 500 gold for this. I'm
Yep.
sure there's somewhere in the material plane that can put up a contest.
Well, I guess also the soul coin is only really valuable down here. Up there, it's just a piece of currency that makes you feel depressed.
Generally. But down here we don't need to. One coin. Rather pleasant, honestly. And I really wouldn't worry too much about the souls in it. I would imagine they belong here.
That's not exactly how they work.
Hmm.
Identifying them, I determined that some of the souls in them can be good.
Well, I mean, that is the ritual sacrifice and such.
Could even dispel the coins.
Well, I'm sure you can do that once you get back out of here.
Yeah.
Refresh your conscience a little.
Probably leave, probably.
Could you please stop putting a negative spin on the one nice event we've had since we got to hell?
Go on this caravan where everything seems to be generally pretty nice. Little haven of peace. Maybe he's just a good guy.
I would like to imagine so.
Trying to do his part to bring a little bit of joy into this hellscape.
Little slice of heaven.
Slice of unhell.
Much as I hate to ask it, when do you think we'll be heading off?
Well,
Few more minutes.
I suppose well enough. Couple more.
Not finished licking my plates.
Bird lick.
Still have
Oh.
both your tea and coffee to drink.
I don't want the coffee. Never had coffee before, and now I never will again.
It's very bitter.
Yep.
Very refreshing though. Definitely makes you wish you didn't have to go back out there. Even smells so nice in here.
Ate so much and the smell of all that food, I feel like I'm starting to get hungry again.
It's as tempting as being home in the kitchen.
I think we have a spare rat in the car.
Hey.
Don't remind me.
A nice chaser.
Back to the devil's taint after this.
Well, can't really taint it more than we already are.
It's Bell's Forge, I guess.
I'm sure he is waiting impatiently.
Just spectates in on us having a nice meal. God damn it.
Well, most of us need to eat.
You don't?
No,
Sounds awful convenient.
I kind of stopped eating rats a few days ago. Just haven't felt hunger, but this meal far too tempting to pass up.
Weird.
Of course, honestly, if that's the worst of it, where I won't have to eat Hellrat anymore, I think I can take that in stride.
Suppose it's got its conveniences down here. If I had the option, I'd choose not to eat that crap too.
We'll be savoring this flavor for a very long time.
Hopefully not too long. If we can get ourselves back out of hell soon enough.
If we could do
Have
that.
a nice home-cooked meal.
Hopefully get the chance to share it with that wizard.
Stop it, Trevik. You're writing your own death warrant by saying you want to have a home cooked meal.
Death
Not
like
wait to
Grace.
hug my family again.
Next is
I'm
just
3
about
days from retirement.
how I got a girl back home. I planning to ask her to marry me. I even got her flowers.
Laying there bleeding out, it's like, take my hand and you'll live again. We'll work out the deal later.
Tell my wife I love her.
It's tell my wife I was cheating on her the whole time.
Yeah, man.
I fucking hate that bitch.
All
Tell
right.
my wife. Gambled away all the money.
I spent every soul coin that I had on the fucking pleasure house in Baths.
When you're ready to leave, Mahadi will come and see you.
Hello.
Hello, good sir.
Yes, please.
Hello, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed your meal.
Beyond measure.
That'll be. He looks across you all. 5 soul coins.
Thank God.
I expected him to pull a fast one on us. Somehow.
I will give him 5 soul coins.
These are
Quickly glances at
Eastern
them all
Hell
and
soul coins.
stashes them in a pouch. Thank you very much for your patronage. If there's anything else you'd like, you know where to find me.
Of course.
If we can find your caravan in the ever-changing hellscape, yes.
Oh, before you leave, you know where to find me.
I think we are leaving now. This was the last thing on our agenda.
Though you might see me eventually, pending.
So you're, staying down here, are you, Zulsa?
Oh no, I still have much work, but I figured I might end up back here at some point.
Oh, you mean if you die, you're gonna end up here?
Mm-hmm.
I see. So the orgy.
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
It's not like I care about you.
Well, I do have plenty of time to figure out what I'm going to do.
Mahadi will lead you back outside where you feel the ever-present pressure of Avernus once more. He's like, well, hate to see you go, but if you really don't want to check out the rest of the stores that are here, no, I can't make you.
Oh, we did already. We bought some things.
Yes.
Holds up the bricks of incense.
Brick.
Yeah, sure, one of them.
Oh, yeah, there was a new shop.
Without the
Yeah.
new ones?
The fire boys were replaced by someone else temporarily.
What were they?
Yeah, the Smiths are gone, and currently here is the general goods store, which you went to,
Yep.
and then Wonders of the Iron Heart.
Oh, what's that?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, I
Well, you
guess
can
we'll
go
look in there
see.
then.
You step into another tent. The inside resembles a small street-side store. A few wooden shelves. See, seated behind a desk is a human woman with short brown hair, and hang up on the walls are a few magical items.
Oh, magic shop.
Magic.
Traffic be like human woman. Awooga.
What up, baby?
Time to cheat.
You look like you could be my girlfriend. The thing I am
LGF.
upset about is that I had everything the store had written down in a document on Roll20,
Okay.
and it's all gone.
Wow,
It has nothing.
wow, everything's sold out. Crazy.
It's
All I
like
have is a few small pieces of notes, which I didn't put on Roll20. I wrote them elsewhere. Unless, maybe
unless
I'm actually
Maybe.
a genius,
Unless.
and it's all written in some text document that's currently open. It is not. No, I'm not that smart. Okay.
Oh,
Hang up on the wall is a bag of holding,
handy.
a rapier that is cold to the touch. I remember the store has several magical components.
So a bag
And
of holding,
to
cold
make
sword.
up for everything that should have been in here but has disappeared due to the fucking notes vanishing. I'm gonna open Donjon's random magic shop generator
Nice.
to put some things in it.
we
Is the rapier a normal rapier, but it does an additional 1 point of cold
It'll
damage, and that's it?
Leviathan's rapier.
Yeah.
No, it's not a Leviathan's rapier.
Is it a rapier of colding?
Frostbrand, ooh.
Frostbrand. I
You
feel
mean
like
Awuga?
Awuga?
A wig.
Awoga?
Man, if only we didn't just spend half of our money on food.
It's gonna have
The
a
thing-
1,000 gold item that I'll never use.
Mm.
The Warlocks, you interested in that?
That's fine. Yep.
Possibly. I fear it's probably out of my price range.
That. Hang on, maybe I was smart. For the time being, it is Frostfang. No, Frost Shard, something like that. I don't remember the name exactly. The rapier itself, while it appears to be made of metal, it's actually formed from ice.
It shatters quite easily. Be careful.
Take it outside, it will melt.
No, it doesn't melt that easily. But she steps up, takes it off the shelf, spins it around in her hand, and stabs the rapier down into a desk. Then flicks her wrist, and the blade snaps off.
She broke it.
Uh-oh.
Nice for the break just for this demonstration.
And see, Frost is like slowly creeping along from the hole in the desk where the blade is.
mm,
And then she hangs the handle back up on the shelf. That'll regenerate in a day or so.
Neat trick.
So the blade breaks off and comes back. Like a
Yes,
lizard.
you get to choose whether or not the blade will snap. It's particularly, particularly nasty to leave it in someone, but otherwise it just functions like a magical rapier.
Interesting. Will you trade it for a crystal ball? Worth 1,000 gold.
Raises an eyebrow. I would.
Or if you want to scry on somebody.
I don't even have that spell.
Scry and Snowy while he's building a new playhouse.
The fuck?
What, you built one back in Baldur's Gate?
You
Would
know
it
that.
actually be a rather suitable trade?
You may have told me.
Magical weapons are usually worth around that much, I believe. Guess we have a deal?
Well, I'm willing. Takes
that-
the
She's willing.
Your shard grows back, right?
Oh, very.
You're just selling me a handle now.
You've been scammed.
Wait.
Do you mind if I
I mean, if you're really that worried about it, she takes the handle, puts it back on top of the blade, puts a hand over it, yanks the whole thing back out, spins it around, and hands you the whole weapon.
I'll just hold it for 1 minute and cast the spell Identify. Not ritually, so it only takes 1 minute.
Okay. Yes.
She just kind of smirks knowingly watching this. I don't have the exact statistics, so I'll have to write it all down again.
Okay.
But it is Frost Shard. It is a +1 rapier. It adds a d6 of cold damage. When you hit something with it, no action required, you can snap the blade off. The blade will come back in 1 day. No, was it 1 day? I think it was after a short rest you get it back. Like 1 hour? Yeah, after 1 hour, the blade regenerates as, like, over that time, like, ice forms along to recreate the blade, and then hardens and looks like steel again.
Ooh.
Which is how you know the weapon is ready to be used.
That's cool.
Very. 'Tis made of ice.
I wink. I'll slide the crystal ball over to her.
Pick it up and just inspect it, and then open it, put it in a bag of holding. You see there's just on her belt.
How much would the bag be? Alright, your spare one.
I figured you meant the spare one. That one will be 250 gold.
I can chuck some money in if we want that.
I'm back. What are we doing?
Do you want a bag of holding?
You know, I can just make one of those, right?
Good to know. Big pass on the bag.
Alright.
Shield monkey brain.
Is there anything else we were after?
Well, I'm basically broke now, so I'm good.
Nice. Then it was a pleasure doing business with you.
I feel very confident with what I have, unless there is something else that one of you would like.
I'm fine.
Alright, you heading off then?
Yeah.
Yes.
To the orgy.
Alright,
Eulogy.
you hop in the car to return to the orgy. Takes a few more hours, but you return and brought back down to Bell.
Yeah.
Accidentally closed the page I had open for this.
Quick, it's not looking.
Run!
While Bell's stats don't exist, I rob him blind instantly.
Yes, he has 0 perception, so you succeed automatically.
Alright,
Mhm.
as you were brought back before Bell, you see he looks rather disappointed.
We didn't bring him any takeout on the way back.
Sighs, and those of you who speak Infernal pick up him muttering to himself, "We didn't even sign a contract. Shit. Why are you back here?"
Is he saying this in common?
No, this is him speaking telepathically to all of you.
Mr. Bell, sir, we have your rods. Do you want them?
No. No, actually bringing them to me merely implicates me in the plot.
Wait, what are we doing with these again? We did want them, right?
He
Yeah,
wanted
he
to
let
know the location of them. I guess he didn't want them? Just the location?
Mr. Bell, sir, you are not clear in your instructions. We will not be
You
held
figured out what
accountable.
they do.
We
From the
can
description
assume
we
so.
cast, yeah.
Then go use them.
How would
Al?
we get up there? We are not versed in such large combative magic items.
That part is not my problem to figure out.
You also said you'd tell us where the sword was. Can you also tell us that?
Fine, fine. Look, when you go back to Elturel,
Huh?
go around the equator
Okay.
and put the rods in the locks.
Oh,
What's
like
the
where the
equator?
chains... Where the chains are holding onto the Alturo?
Oh,
no.
were there...
The equator of the
9
companion, not the chains.
Oh, okay.
The chains are your own problem to figure out.
Oh, so we also have to do that somehow.
I may have an idea, but you may not like the return of my friend.
Yeah, let's wrecking ball the, the poles with our sick car.
Yes, there weren't thousands of demons sitting at the bottom of Elturel.
Nah.
Well, I mean, it's at the bottom. If we get to the top, I can maybe help with some of the chains.
That's fine. I'll just make the car fly up there. I can actually do that.
That's
You
fucked.
can?
That's fucked.
Well, technically, I can animate huge objects and make them fly.
Let's do this shit, bro.
Is this car huge?
I sure do hope those heroes are back from down below soon.
No, this car is gargantuan.
Okay.
What you
Also,
are
it only
after?
lasts like 1 minute.
Yeah.
The sword of Zariel is an artifact of such goodness that Avernus itself is trying to destroy it.
Sounds intriguing.
Also sounds good.
Too good.
The citadel is being swallowed up by the landscape, so you best hurry before it's lost forever.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, we knew that. We just need to know where.
The location itself is given to you telepathically in a vision. It does not exist on this map, so I am not giving you a location on this map for it.
How am I gonna deface it? No.
It's in the mouth of the Slarlak.
Ariel's sword. Considering we're here, what exactly can we expect to happen once we lock the companion?
Unlock.
Unlock. Could we then move it away?
The companion is part of the deal. Just open it and see what happens.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Fuck around and find out.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Let's do this.
The sword though.
Let's go get the sword first, and we figure out how we're gonna get back up there. Because once we have the sword, then we have no reason to stay down here.
Yeah, Lulu agrees with
sword first.
Odra
Sword.
to recover the sword first.
Like Devin
Now that we know where it is.
Everyone.
Once we get the sword, nobody's gonna want to use it. Sad.
What do you mean?
Wait, Trevik will use it.
Trevik!
I'm assuming
Trevik
it's
can
a
use
long sword.
Yeah, exactly. Great. A sword with them.
Trevik's the hero of this story.
Yeah, of course he is.
remember?
Sure.
Alright. So, everyone levels up.
Huzzah!
Oh my goodness.
Can I re-roll the one?
There's so many thumbs up.
Rozzy, can I re-roll the one on the hit dice?
Yes.
It's only one better, but I feel
It
like I
is
should
an
take
improvement.
Slightly better.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no!
That's what happened to me!
That's the second time.
It is your curse.
I've got a couple thousand years to live anyway.
Yay, spell storing item.
Was Trevik leveled?
Yes.
Nice.
Does he
Oh,
travel?
second attack for Trevik.
Yeah, Trevik
That's
gets 2
huge.
attacks now.
Can't wait to give this godlike artifact to our level 5 fighter.
Well, it's either me or him.
I can use swords. Okay, are you proficient with longswords?
Yes, I'm proficient with every single
It's
weapon.
not a dex
Oh,
weapon
damn.
though. Which means you don't want it.
That's fine. I'll just hold it and use it as a casting focus.
I hate you.
Then you might as well not have it.
It's like fucking when Taco bought the Raging Flaming Great Sword of Doom for style points.
Yep.
Swore it on his back for a whole fucking
Ah,
arc.
I get an ASI.
I get a spell of 6th level, I believe.
I got a rock.
Oh yes, I see Josh Cam. We're gonna get our 1,000,000 thumbs up.
Jotaro!
Yeah, Nate.
Dio!
Finally happened.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay.
Beautiful. Loved every second of it.
Back to the Shadow Realm.
Back to the
Trying to
pit.
find what spell do I want to put in the spell storing item?
Yes, I get 1 6th level slot.
I love how I have Immortal Bitch that can't really stay dead and is the shittiest health and armor in the world.
You're like all immortals, you just don't dodge. You're like, hit me.
Why would I care? I can't die, you fool!
And since you don't dodge, you take a lot of damage, and if anybody actually manages to swing at you.
Let's see. Create undead. Hell yeah! I make vampires, bitch. True Seeing penetrates magical darkness, doesn't it?
I believe so.
Or should I do Soul Cage?
Oh, here, this is an out of character question for Snowy. Would you want 10 casts invisibility? It costs me nothing. It's just basically
What's the alternative? What else could there be?
cure wounds, lesser restoration.
It's like literally any of your 1st or 2nd level spells, right?
Anything has a casting time of an action.
Like Cure Wounds would be the big brain play.
That's what the healer's kit is for. It heals way more than cure wounds.
The last fight when we all almost died.
Well, to be fair, we didn't.
Yeah, I healing kitted a bunch of you.
Yeah, I always had the actions to spare to wander around and heal each other. I could give Trebek another offensive option.
What's better, a cure wounds of 3d8 plus 5 or 1d6 plus 14?
Where are you getting 3d8 from? Even if Rozzie's being generous, let me put 2nd level cure wounds and it would be 2d8 plus 5.
2d8.
I think I'm going to take Program Delusion, obviously.
Very useful, yes.
Or Magic Cum Jar.
No, don't get magic.
Why?
No. No.
Yeah, invisibility sounds good.
Nothing else is really contending for it, so.
Cool.
And I'm trying to find what item I'm actually going to make into this. Where do I get a spellcasting focuses? At least I've been using my armor, because as an armor I can just do that.
Is this also something I have to attune to?
No, you don't have to attune to it at all, you just have it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can change it like every day.
Yeah, it's literally free for me. It's basically just, this is what the item is.
Create Homunculus Pog. Can I create Greed?
What? No. Don't do that.
Greed's OP.
Oh, hey, actually,
It's
based on how,
1v1 Bradley.
basically, based on how my tools work, I can just enchant part of your thieves' tools to do it. Because I can cast through Thieves' tools as well as any other tool set, so... I will just enchant one of your picks that when you hold it, it makes you invisible as an action. There you go. Yes, anything I can use as an implement. I would also like to once again state that I can attune to 4 items at once and I'm attuned to none. I'm attuned to 1.
Nice.
The cloak of protection.
I'm attuned to 0 also.
Okay. Why?
While we're leveling up, let's...
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah?
That says 11th.
Yeah, we're 11th level, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I'm level 10!
Idiot.
When did this happen?
We leveled up twice last session.
We're supposed to be at
Oops.
level 11?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're level 11 now.
Yeah, so I'm a trick then.
Okay, I've apparently done this wrong. My bad.
Yeah, I think it was last session or the session before we leveled up twice.
Yeah.
Because we'd speed ran through Archon's tower.
Yeah, we went to Arcan, and then we went to Bell, and then we went to the thing.
Yeah, having no
I
having no
need to,
encounter makes it really fast.
I need to check some things.
Imagine not noticing that.
Goops.
We're now at chapter 4, by the way. You know what that means.
Nightmares.
Oh, no, I did level up. I just didn't change the number on my character sheet from 9 to 10. So I don't have this feat. Put that.
Yeah, I remember you talking about it.
Yeah.
Because you asked me if you could take Lucky.
Yep. That's right. This does mean, however, that I have reliable talent.
Lulu, gets some of her spells back.
Finally!
Nice.
When you reach the citadel, she will be able to cast Bless, Cure Wounds, and Protection from Evil and Good.
Helpful.
How many times can she cast Cure Wounds? 2 times a day.
2 times a day.
Lulu can now do something other than trumpet.
Yeah. She can also cast Bless.
Very helpful.
Bless is very nice.
Very good.
Holyphants these days only know how to eat hot shit. Use trumpet and die.
Additionally,
What the fuck is that?
this is where you're going.
The Citadel.
Is that the Citadel being eaten by the landscape?
Yes.
Sort of look like a Jabba's palace.
Kinda do, yeah.
Looks like what used to be something out of Diablo's heaven being swallowed by the fucking lands of Pandemonium.
Alright.
Also, I'm being greedy. You've lost spell storing ring privileges.
Okay,
Cool. That's fine.
that's fine.
That's fine.
You'll never get it back.
I
I
can literally just
already
let it-
sold it.
Well, I'd be kind of disappointed. But whatever.
No, I did not sell your ring while you weren't looking.
You probably would have if I didn't give you any money. You'd be like, well, Odra did say not to sell. It's probably worth a lot of money.
I'll have a minimum 23 stealth.
Pretty good.
God damn it.
Because I want my cloak of protection, and I infused gauntlets of strength on myself to, just in case, something terrible happens, I need to make an athletics check soon. And also so I can carry you guys.
It's a lot of good 6th level spells, boys. This might take me a while.
Yeah, I was kind of having the self-torment.
Oh yeah, Wizard 6th level spells are really good.
Yeah, I could take Disintegrate, Sunbeam, fucking Mental Prison,
Sunbeam sounds good.
Investor of Flame.
Yeah, don't do Iori and cast Sunbeam, then immediately get lose concentration.
Cool.
Tenza's Transformation would be great as well.
I feel like that's like every spell in that game. It's like, we'll use something big that has concentration. Slap! It's over.
Chain Lightning.
You guys are just so slappable.
Yeah, Chain Lightning as well. There's so many good 6th level spells.
You stand in nice, concentrated hallway position. So juicy.
We're forced down concentrated hallway positions.
Mm.
I mean,
It's not our fault.
I like to go in there invisible. It's just I have such a slappable face, like you said.
Take Magic Jar. We'll find Zariel and you'll just Magic Jar them.
Hey Zariel, you're going in the cum jar.
Get in the jar.
Material component: a jar full of suspicious whitish liquid, and a figurine of the target to be trapped.
Fuck that. Enter in the cum jar.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm rolling a d4.
You're not learning a random spell.
4.
Oh. To be fair, actually, how much money do I have? Even if I sold that ring, I wouldn't have enough for one. I was considering we probably should have bought at least one 300 gold diamond while we were at that caravan.
I have 100 gold I can chuck into that fund.
I have 133.
4 demon eye core and 5 soul coins, which can be traded for money.
I wanted to rewind a little bit and try to buy a diamond. So then I can revivify one of us if one of us just really kicks the bucket hard.
It sounds really worth it.
Rozzy, can we Zawardo?
What?
Oh, just I remembered that I probably should have bought a diamond back when we were at that caravan.
I believe that it'd be King Crimson, not Zoerda.
I've watched like not very much of JoJo.
He's got you there. Yeah, I specifically threw a magic item shop in, so you could have a way to get some spell components.
Yeah.
Fair, I was pissing while you were talking.
Okay.
Yes, I
Demon
know.
Echo is 25. How much do soul coins go for in gold?
100 flat, right?
Yeah, if you trade them to that other woman, you would get 100 gold per soul
Right.
coin.
I'll give you 2 soul coins then.
Red Ruth?
No, not to Ruth.
Maggie.
Red Root?
Not
Oh.
to Maggie. It was the
Woman.
from here to Avernus.
For male. Oh yeah, that's it. Alright. I'll give you 2 soul coins. You've already got 100 as well, right?
I have 133 gold.
Right, so now I have 330. You may buy it.
Okay. I would like to purchase a single 300 gold diamond.
Da, 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 da.
You do that.
They scam you, it's worth $2.99.
It really does make me wonder how that would work. It's like, what if you get it on sale? So it's like 20% off. Does it still count? Because you didn't value it at 300.
20%
There's
off
no
of the
such
max
thing as
value.
an economy in D&D, okay? Everything has set prices and it never changes.
It's according to the gods' law.
Oh, imagine if spell component rates changed as well. So it's in a bit of a dip right now, so the spell components for Revivify only cost 73.5 gold.
You cast it and like it only shaves off a small amount of the diamond you're holding. You're like, huh.
I can reuse this. Wow.
While we had some downtime here, I will learn Fly from Fiona's spellbook. Using some of the materials I purchased earlier. I believe there's only a check if you're learning from a scroll.
Yeah, good point. I'll double check.
It doesn't mention anything about a check under Wizard, but it does under Scroll.
See, what I'm really hoping is that Lulu gets her ability to cast teleport after we get
Game
the
rules, Wizard, class
would be
features,
mighty
spell
handy.
casting.
We just teleport back up.
Copying a spell into the book.
When we were left, we were only like level 5 or so, and we come back, we're just like, yeah, we're gods now. Good evening.
What's up?
Veterans. We're veterans at Demon Slaying. We killed a whole 4 demons when we were down there. They all seem to avoid us.
Nice.
We had so many nice quiet nights. There's all these dead citizens please help us. Yeah, it was so peaceful down there.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything about a check, so
It only says that under Scrolls.
just the time and money. I think it's on the scrolls because
You
the
like Dragon Girls, right?
scrolls are consumed when you use them.
Yeah. 50 gold per level and 2 hours per level.
Mm-hmm.
6 hours, 150 gold. Boom, and no fly.
Nice.
Now we can fly up and put the locks in.
So, is everyone ready?
Yes.
Boss fight.
Yeah, boy.
Yes. Boss fight. Yeah, let's fight Zariel.
Run Zariel over with the car. Ah, you've come to face.
You may be the
the
Lord of Hell, but have you seen our sick car?
It's too fly for my eyes.
Alright. Take some time and a bit of travel, but as you approach the citadel, what you see is a great, disgusting scab the size of a large hill rising up from a stinking swamp of blood.
Ew.
The domed top of an alabaster temple pokes through the scab. Many black iron chains of Avernus converge on the building, attaching within the grotesque mound. Lulu seems a bit worried and says, I fear that this scab will eventually cover the whole structure and the sword will be lost forever.
We'd better get in there.
The only entrance is covered by the scab.
Think the vehicle can get through?
We don't have car insurance, also. What are you thinking?
No, that's true. We have auto insurance.
Nani?
Well, I mean, she's a very skilled worker on that front. I would not be able
As
to
you
have it.
approach, you can see that there are small holes in the scab, tunnels that have been dug into it.
Oh, maybe one of the tunnels will go all the way to it.
There's specifically a large, obvious one near the top.
Well, I suppose this would be our way in.
The scab itself is 300 feet high.
Like 300 feet off the ground, or like the tunnel is 300 feet high?
The hole is near the top of the scab. The scab is 300 feet tall.
Okay, okay.
So I've got to climb a little mountain.
Oh, there's no way Rossi would allow me to do that.
The base of the
Ross.
scab also feels as hard as rock.
Is the car a creature?
For what purpose?
You have to answer my question first.
The car is a construct.
That does kind of make it a creature, doesn't it?
It is a vehicle.
Come on.
It is non-living.
I am not letting you. Just tell me what your fucking plan is, okay?
I want to cast spider climb on the car.
The car's gonna grow legs.
It does the spider legs animation.
Yeah, from Dota. Get
No,
some
just-
legs.
I can just floor it straight up the wall. I don't really feel like a second level spell should be able to do that. No. I thought
You
it
know
was-
what? Sure.
Hey,
my
yatta!
God.
Oh, that's so cool.
All terrain.
Give the car a climbing speed.
It's
Set
not
the
just
president
climb.
that we can drive up the chains back to El Toril.
We have to hang on pretty good.
Well, it is hard as stone, so I feel like this can only end well.
Yeah, so now what? It has a climbing speed. What next?
I would like to find a spot where it ramps so I can attempt to drive up the wall.
Okay. No part of the scab that you can see has a good enough angle to just drive up it like a ramp.
Curses. My plan is being foiled. How wide are the chains?
Not big enough for a car.
Curses. Hmm. Let me see.
An excellent use of Hero's Feast.
Well, you see. Okay, so how about if instead of that, we could cast Fly on the car?
I could have led with that.
Look, I'm gonna tell you now, it's gonna be difficult to get the thing off the ground.
It should be just like the flying car in Harry Potter.
It doesn't have controls to go up and down.
I'll just add an extra up-down switch.
Spider climb at least was reasonable. You can give it a fly speed, but the only way you're getting into the air is to drive over a ledge.
How about we just climb the damn
Yeah,
thing?
with our ropes, we might not have 300 feet worth of rope.
Let's go see what the hole is like.
I have
Okay.
the pitons.
Yeah, hey, as much as I hate to constantly rely on your imp, can you just have the imp check all the holes and see which one goes all the way through?
Very well.
I summoned the Zalgi from the feast to run.
Okay.
And then he goes in.
Fun.
Gonna send him in.
Or is it just one way in,
Okay.
I assume?
Thorgy flies up into the hole.
I peer through the void.
That one can go. Back out here. See, the entrance is a 20-foot radius tunnel.
Good lord.
Just appears like a gaping wound in the wall.
Descendant Scout.
Look inside. Peeking in a bit further, you can see on one side there's a part of the passage has been stripped away, revealing part of one of the Citadel's stained glass windows. What you can see of it is opaque blue and yellow panes depicting the contemplative face of a beautiful angel.
Quite regal. Peer around carefully. See where this leads.
This area drops down a bit, but splits off into 3 other tunnels. One heading down, one heading across, and one that heads up a little before going across.
Let's look at the app first.
Alright. The upwards tunnel extends for what seems to be hundreds of feet. How far down do you go?
Probably 400. It's quick enough while he's flying.
Alright, as you're flitting through, you see it splits off at one point, going in 2 different directions. Left or right?
Left.
Doggy flitters down and finds a chamber filled with a pool of blood.
Oh.
There are 5 goat-headed demons, reeking of rot, crouched along the edges of the pool, staring at a corpse floating in it.
There are friends there. I doubt there is any other way for this room to exit.
There's no other exit in this room.
Back and then to the right.
Alright. To the right, you find another room filling with blood. A hole in the ceiling. Where blood is just streaming down from a gaping wound. A hunk of scab is floating in the blood.
Scout around this room a little bit. See if there's anything amongst this scab.
Roll investigation.
Ready for the worst thing ever.
He's a smart boy, right?
Alright, so he flitters down onto the scab, starts inspecting it. But before you can find anything, you hear the sound of splashing. Zoggy looks up, a large ape-like creature smashes him.
This place is full of demons. Unfortunately, Zoggy is no more.
Oh.
So going through the center path that travels upward seems to have god-like demons with a pool of blood, an ape-like demon with a pool of blood.
Okay.
Lulu, you remember anything about this place? Do you remember where Zariel fell?
Yeah, do you remember where the flesh tunnels lead?
Flesh tunnels weren't here before.
That was the joke.
Was when
Do
your
you
sword
remember?
implanted lower or higher?
That was my question,
The
basically.
sword is... It should be in the middle. The Citadel formed around it. Sorry, I can't be of more help.
Well, we know what awaits us in the middle, on the upper line. Going lower, we could get in there and take a look around. Sending Zalki in there repeatedly would take a while.
What we need to find is the entrance.
If only we could cleverly deduce the way this building built by a sword would put an entrance.
Well, I don't think this was exactly the sword's issue, of more or less Avernus postulating over while wounded.
I just mean I don't really understand a sword's sense of architecture. Is the ceiling glass?
There is glass in there, yes, but it seems mostly a scab first.
Oh, we could go down the path that you found first. At least we kind of know what we're going into.
Yes, we don't want to take the left side. The right side is where the angry gorilla is, but I did not get a chance to look around there too much before he got upset and smashed Zalgi. Though there is lots of blood. So get ready.
Both a good and a bad sign.
Seems curious that demons would hide here. I would imagine devils would be trying to break in quite significantly.
Yeah, I figure something that's described as pure good would be very repellent to them, but...
Maybe it doesn't give off as much as an aura as the unicorn did.
That or there's too much already being fought off.
We still need to fly up there, don't we?
Well, not exactly going to be able to send Zalgi in there and find everything. And besides, if the sword is that good, I'm pretty sure he's going to explode like the zapper.
If I cast fly on someone, can they carry someone else at half move speed?
Sure.
Trevor, you don't mind waiting here, do you?
I'd really rather be with you to help out.
The only other idea I can think of is I could send an invisible stalker in, have him search around until finding a doorway. Not so much blood.
It's
also
better
think
to avoid
it's true.
combat.
Well, being invisible does have its perks.
Was Zaki invisible when you killed him?
I believe so. So it would very likely injure things greatly while being in there.
Well, one person with fly on them could probably carry everybody else up. So I have
Yeah.
19 strength now, so I could probably carry.
And I am fairly light.
What does the inside look like? Would we need to be flying inside?
For some parts, a little bit. The maze is very confusing.
A lot of up and down.
Alright, well, I can make one of you fly for about 10 minutes. Or a couple of us. I think one should be enough. Audrey should be able to carry most of us up there one by one.
Yeah, I guess let's just go with the big entrance on the assumption that it actually leads in.
Something has to give. Hopefully.
Do more scouting, but I see much like my magic, it also has limits for the day.
I do have my capabilities, but I would assume not everyone wants to sit idly by. Besides, it's a lot easier to be able to search a room without having to worry about waking or disturbing the occupants if we can just remove them.
I'm fine with waiting for you to scout it out with your invisible friend.
Alright. Then give me a few more goes, and I will see a little bit further on where the left and right paths go at the start.
God, I wish I could see in the dark.
Do you really wish for that?
Maybe.
See that I touch your feathers at night.
What?
Nothing.
Alright, what are you doing?
Zalgi, left path. Let's go. Resummon.
Alright. Send Zolgi in again. And gets back to the room with the angelic window. Previously he went up. Now there is right and down.
We're going right.
Alright. He heads through the tunnels for some distance until there's a drop, at which point he may move left or right.
We are going left.
Alright. As you enter into this cavern, you see hordes of hellish flies buzzing around the dark chamber, which is strewn with mutilated devil corpses and gnawed bones.
Sounds awful.
While the chamber seems to continue on, there is also a hole in the floor, leading into another dark cavern below it.
Well, get in there, Zalgi.
He drops down, sees two paths to the left and one to the right.
Do any of these seem to have less blood or susceptibility to gnawing?
What do you mean?
Is there just less blood on which of these trails?
This entire place, like, literally is a scab. Everything has blood.
Okay. We're taking the middle path. Second left.
I'm not. I was gonna say I'm not sure which one that is because there are two left and one right.
Meaning left, right, middle.
Sure. I'll pick that one to be the middle. It goes down to a dead end.
Double check it real quick, just make sure it is a dead end.
It doesn't seem to be anything else down this way.
Okay, back again, left again,
The other left is also a dead end.
back again, to the right.
Alright, heading to the right. Find the tunnel here narrows to a height of only 2 feet tall.
Oof.
But as it widens open into a 20-foot wide chamber again, see the floor of this dark cyst is strewn with bones and dotted with weeping sores. Shallow niches gouged into the scabby walls hold an assortment of stoppered flasks, polished black orbs, humanoid skulls, and other curios.
The Predator. As much as I admire this, need to keep searching. Is there any other way out of this glorious room?
No.
So tantalizingly tempting to take something. But I digress. If there's nothing here that looks like a sword or might have size enough for a sword, we go back through and back up.
Alright. Zogi heads back into the room with the insects.
And across the way to the other side. Across the insects to the other side of the cell, not the hole in the floor.
Yeah. So you find a tunnel that gets very thin and heads directly upwards.
Take a look.
Zogi flies back up and takes a look around. You see a familiar window.
Son of a bitch. Well, at least that works. Alright. Back through the right tunnel. To the right this time instead of the left.
You head to the right, it goes down to its own drop. Where you find a large group of demons. 10 small snarling demons covered in matted grey fur, clawing and biting a hole into the hard, scabby floor. A demon made of shadow seems to be flying over the smaller fiends, screaming at them in abyssal.
What are they saying?
He is directing them to dig through the floor.
So they seem to know where they're going. Or at least it appears that way. I assume there's no other way out, that this is a tunnel that he is ordering them to do.
There are multiple ways. The tunnel seems to extend to either side of the demons.
Try to slip by while invisible, going searching deeper.
Alright, roll me a stealth.
Come on, Zoe. Do I get advantage for invisibility, or is somebody gonna cuck my poor little imp?
Yes.
Alright.
Alright.
Go, my little
Zogi
ninja.
slips by unnoticed. Are you going to the right or the left?
We'll go to the right this time.
Alright. You slip past a bunch of dretches clawing their way through the rock-hard scab. You spy a large chamber. see brass double doors standing exposed in the wall of the scab. A relief image on the doors depicts a blindfolded angel wielding a sword. And carved into the doorframe are beautiful gold inlaid runes. In front of it, 3 goat-headed demons with barbed tails are throwing themselves against the door. There's a corpulent, ape-like fiend with tusks and tiny wings kicks at them, roaring commands.
We have found the door.
Good.
Once we go
That's
down
pleasant.
the initial tunnel, we will take a right, and then another right, and we will find our way into a group of small little wretched demons being commanded by a big
see.
shadow demon.
I get it now.
And then once we loop around again, in a tighter tunnel maybe, there is the big gorilla, but with also the little
Okay.
goat creatures.
One note on my bad.
Oh no.
Because of the way the map is laid out, I didn't realize those 2 dead ends should have actually gone to another chamber.
Oh no.
Because this map, as it happens, loops around from the left to the right.
Well, we found it anyways, gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We found him.
Wouldn't have been anything special on that side anyway.
Yay. So prepare your assholes.
Just
We-
a devil getting harassed by some large bugs.
Nice. We have demons to slay.
Which in itself was actually a dead end. There just would have actually been something in the dead end. So that's nice.
Once again.
Alright, so what's the plan to get in?
Well, I mean, we don't have a lot of options. We kinda have to just get stuck in.
Full murder time?
I think murder time is the best, unless you want me to send. Oh, he's already gone. I like his enthusiasm.
Doom music begins.
Burner, burner, burner.
Do a fireball of damage with every stab.
We have the way.
Alright. Well, you know what? You have successfully scouted the scab. It took one of Zolgi's lives.
Don't worry, they're infinite so long as I keep calling him back.
That's nice.
We'll
Just like
pick up
me.
here next time.
Just like me, eternal.
Doom eternal.
On that note, I'm gonna go perish for the evening.
Bye
Good
bye.
night, Nick.
As we crack open up the door, you see a familiar set of armor. On the name tag, it's simply written, Bill.
Bill.
This is where Bill went to Avernus.
Who's ready to get fucked?
Be fine. We'll be fine.
Don't worry, I'll send the invisible stalker in there to help you. He'll assist by standing next to the enemy you want to sneak attack.
Good.
We can continue this next time. So, fun little tidbit.
Yeah.
The
The gnolls?
yeah, I was gonna say something and I was like I probably shouldn't say that before Josh's stream ends.
Hold on. Let me clear that.